What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and thanks so much for tuning in to today's video, which is going to be a little chat about some products that I feel like we have all overlooked at the drugstore. These are those products that as you're perusing the aisles, if you're like me, and I feel like if you're here, you're probably a makeup fanatic. So you walk the aisles to see what's new, and it turns out these have been around since like last May of 2018 as I make this video. And after trying them, I feel like no one made as big a deal about them as they should have. They are the Rimmel Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 liner to shadow. And that right there is what hooked me. When I saw these sitting on the display, these looked like liquid eyeliners, which they are, half of them are, but then as I was reading more of them, I saw that whole 2-in-1 thing. So you apply them, but then if you take a brush or your finger and you pat it out before it's fully dry, these things turn into shadows. So I picked up two shades and I'm honestly really tempted to go pick up more. The first one is a deep, a mid-tone navy green called Ka-Ching. The packaging is pretty deep, but I think when you go in and apply it, it's a little bit lighter than you might expect. Kind of like a healthy emerald is what I would say when it's applied as a liner. But then once you buff it out, you can see there are all these interesting like blue and purple, sometimes like silvery sparkles to them. I don't know, it's a really multifaceted glitter in there. And as you blend that pigment out, it becomes just more of a diffused forest green type shade, like very, very pale. Then the other shade that I got is Yes. And it is it looks like a white with a light pink iridescence to it. And then when you blend it out, it becomes like this explosion of pink and blue and purple glitters to it. And obviously the white base diffuses quite a bit, but that shift in the glitter becomes so much stronger. And what I love about these is they really do accomplish that 2-in-1 shadow liner thing really, really well. As a liner, they're pretty opaque. The white, you do have to layer up to get full opacity. I think you'll be able to see it when I do this demo here. And that tends to be the case for a lot of white liners out there, so don't really fault it for that. But I was really impressed with how pigmented the green is when you're just using it as a liner. I kind of thought, you know, in putting this 2-in-1 sort of product, it might be forcing it a little bit, so it wouldn't be particularly good at either task, if that makes sense. But turns out the liner is really pretty. And then once they're blended out, they still do maintain enough pigmentation to where I would certainly wear them alone on the lids. But what I've actually discovered I love more is using them as transformative bases over top of my eyeshadow look. So today, for instance, I'm in love with this look. I use the Profusion Paradise palette. I recently put up a tutorial on IGTV that I can link to, but I'm planning on doing a 3-in-1 look and review video using it coming up soon. So one of those looks is purple based, obviously. It's what I'm wearing here today, but then over top, I went in with that shade number 3, or Yes, and blended that out like I normally would. And the blue, when you put it over a more colorful base, the shimmery shifts in here really stand out. And the same can be said for the green as well. These are just super fun shadows, or like overshadows, to play up and enhance your eyeshadow looks. And yet you can also still use them as liner. The wear time is really nice, regardless of how you're wearing them. They're not totally waterproof, so especially as I make this video now, it's getting into spring, allergy season, like they're not waterproof. I don't think if you apply them like in your under eye area, you might run into issues with them wearing away faster there, because they're definitely not waterproof. But on the flip side, that does mean they're easier to remove as far as glitter goes, because I think all of us who are glitter fanatics can agree, for as much joy as we take in applying it, there's always that fear lurking in the back of our mind thinking like, it's never gonna come off. I'm gonna find this glitter on my person 10 years later. You know, I feel like you don't have to worry about that so much with these, in part because the glitter chunks are more like shimmer chunks. They're really, really small, and just because they're generally easier to remove. So, I mean, for something that falls between the $5 and $7 category, depending on where you find it, I bought mine from either CVS or Walgreens. I honestly can't remember, but in looking online, they're at Walmart and CVS. They're never more than like $7 anywhere, especially if you can get a coupon or the deals that drugstores frequently have. Like, these are such a good deal, and we need to talk about them more, use them more, love them more. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you've seen these around. Is it just me that was missing them? I feel like no, but let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Even if it wasn't something you were searching for a review on, hopefully this PSA will add something a little bit more fun to your makeup collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys!